Eldoradio.
Welcome in Luxembourg. You've already been here, so do you remember this being playing here?
I remember we played it. Did we play here with Buck Cherry?
No, with the festivals.
Oh yeah, that was dope. It was us and Eagles of Death Metal and Razorlight and Kings of Leon and Franz Ferdinand, and it was a fun festival. Good crowd, so I'm glad to be back. Ooh, yes. Desperately awaiting. That's a nice way to put it. We like that. Desperate.
When have you decided, and what made you decide to finally do a live album?
I think it just, well, part of it had to do with the fact that we had this, 10-year anniversary, of being, since Infest, our first record, came out. And we kind of just over 10 years built the reputation of being a really good live band, and fans wanted a live CD. So we decided to record the end of a tour that we did in the States with Shinedown, and we're going to put it out with 5 brand new songs, and we're really excited about it. We wrote 5 kick-ass songs, and then there's going to be 10 of kind of like a greatest hits live thing. It's going to be awesome.
I get all wound up and nervous, and then I just realized, we recorded 5 shows. So it was after 5 shows, you're going to find some of the, the great moments of the set. And we did a live DVD, Live and Murders in Chicago, and it was one night. And so that was kind of a little nerve-wracking. We flew in, sound checked, played it, came out great. So, if you don't think about it too much, you'll be all right. The hidden message, Papa Roach fucking rocks. I don't know. To be honest and truthful with you, maybe we don't even know it yet, and they predicted the future. Yeah, we're putting it on vinyl. We're going to release it on vinyl. So we're going to release it on vinyl, so we suggest kids play it on their record player backwards and see what happens. Just don't kill your parents, please.
Or yourself.
Yeah. I think it's, for us, we got finished in the springtime, and we want to go out and tour to promote it and let people know. And so if it's good timing, it's good timing. If the timing is good for us, that works out good for us. I didn't realize that's how it worked here in Europe. But yeah, fuck, if it's good timing, it's good timing. We're stoked if it lines up. That's what we're waiting for, is some good timing. And we got some kick-ass songs. I think the fans will really dig the music. It's different. It's a little bit more modern sounding, the newer songs that we recorded on the record. So I'd say we kind of picked up where we left off on Getting Away with Murder. So, timing would help, and just a little bit of luck. Oh, I don't know if you understood it correctly. It is a live album with 5 brand new songs. So yeah, that's like a studio record and a live record combined. But then after that, people keep asking me, when's the next studio record coming out? I'm all, we haven't even released this shit yet. Yeah, so I guess, hey.
First of all, our contract was up with Universal, and it just sort of gave us an opportunity to take control of everything. And 11/7 is also under the umbrella of our management, which for us is a good thing, because our manager makes plans. He likes to stick to those plans and doesn't like, to deviate or have people get in the way, to be able to fully go with the plan and execute and all that. So it's good for us, and aside from that, it's a rock label. So, we haven't really been at a label where rock was first and foremost, and we all believe that it's definitely a great thing. Plus, it's independent, so we'll get a lot more of attention than we did with the big pop label.
It has changed drastically. I remember when we came in back in the day, we were hustling cassette tapes, and before even like kids were banging CDs, and then we came in, CDs came in, became popular, and then the internet blew up. Industry really didn't embrace the internet and what it had to offer, and so now it's kind of biting the major labels in the ass. But it's cool because when you really break it down, like we didn't start a band to sell pieces of plastic. We started a band to make music and connect with people through music and play live. And essentially, almost it's come to the point where like our music is the invitation to come see us live. It's like, if you like what you hear, come see us play it live at a rock and roll show. And I think that's the purest form of rock and roll, purest form of Papa Roach is coming and seeing us live. So that's what it's all about anyways. Oh yeah, most definitely. That's pretty much our ex-record company's last attempt at making money off Papa Roach. And so, you know, we encourage our fans not to buy the best of Papa Roach, distributed by Universal Records worldwide. We do not support it whatsoever. It's really ultimately against our wishes. We didn't want them to release it, but they released it anyways. And so it's kind of like, it pisses me off. It really pisses me off, but you know, it is what it is, and it's the last kick in the teeth from the record company. So we deal with it and move on, and you know, it's fine. It's no big deal. We keep on. It's not going to kill the band ultimately. And I mean, at the end of the day, it is kind of in the back of my head. I go, all right, we have enough great songs to release a greatest hits. That's kind of cool, but you know, it's still supporting those other people, not Papa Roach. Oh, dude, record companies can do just about anything they want to. Yeah, they own the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like when we signed a deal with a major label, like to distribute our music, it's like they have rights to our music for, I believe, 14 years. Or no, not 14, 10 or 14, no, 14 years. And so after that, then they're ours again. So, you know, it's kind of like they have the right to release that on their own, so. And we don't work together no more, so they're like, all right, cool, we'll make money off Papa Roach one more time. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's like they're the ones that are in the losing seat because, you know, they're selling plastic and we're in the fucking rock and roll band. We're the people who create the art, so we're actually the people in power now. And we've learned a lot as a rock and roll band over, you know, growing up in the scene and stuff and being part of a major label, and then now we're going independent. There's way more control. There's way more opportunities for us to not get deviated from the plan, you know, like Jerry was saying, and really just, you know, when we get on the phone, we talk about what photographer we want to use, what music video director we want to use, what record producer we want to use, what, you know, what is the art direction, what is the complete vision of Papa Roach on one phone call and not like 10 different phone calls. So it's good, it's efficient, it's nice. Plus it just kind of helps us concentrate on the creative side more. Oh yeah, I mean, it's like they're getting to the point now where they're taking bands and like the younger bands that are getting signed to the major labels, and they're making money off their concerts and their T-shirts and their CDs. So like, we're lucky we never had part of that, because man, that's like, you're working for the man. Dude, just get a good lawyer.
One record at a time, pretty much. You know, because like you get caught with like a 5-album deal, and it's just like, yeah, that's kind of like, I think that's probably from the 80s maybe. I grew up in the 80s. No, you know, and then you get stuck in this huge deal, and you don't like it after 1 or 2 records, and then, you know, you just, they're just like, okay, when's the next record coming out? And you're like, ugh. Then your mind is just not in it anymore for them, you know. It's for the wrong reasons, so, yeah.